First tonight at 6 o'clock, a day that police, family, and friends have been waiting for 13 years. Michael Pagel, the husband accused of murdering his wife Renee in 2006, arrested.
This has been a long, hard road. It's not over by any stretch of the imagination, but at least we're on that road at this point in time.
The major break in this case, police say that they have finally found the murder weapon. Our team coverage begins with News 8's Heather Walker, who spoke with Renee Pagel's close friend tonight.
Yes, there is joy that loved ones are finally getting justice, but in this case, there are no winners. The kids could now lose a second parent, and nothing will bring back their mother.
Renee was very vibrant. She was loud. She was so much fun, always laughing.
A beautiful soul who was kind and constantly caring for others up until the very end. That's how friends describe Renee Pagel. At the time of her death, she was recovering from a kidney donation.
I mean, she gave her kidney to the father of one of her students. That's huge. Think about that. Who does that? As she was going through this horrific divorce and scared for her life, she truly was an amazing woman, one of a kind.
Longtime friend Chris Crandall says before she died, Renee expressed concerns that her husband may harm her or the kids.
I knew then that he had murdered her.
Search warrants that News 8 obtained revealed that responding officers found Renee covered in blood, defense wounds on her body, and splatter on the headboard, walls, and window. Investigators say she was stabbed to death in her Rockford area home in August of 2006. She was 41 years old.
There were no signs of forced entry into the home, and there were valuables left in plain sight throughout the home, so it kind of ruled out the fact that it was a theft.
Mike Pagel was a person of interest from the beginning, but authorities struggled to get any evidence linking him to the crime. The case grew cold until 2 years ago when it was re-examined.
Today feels great.
After more than 13 years, Michael Pagel was arrested during a traffic stop in the Bay City area this morning, not far from his Freeland home. According to court documents Target 8 investigators reviewed, Pagel recently made incriminating statements that led investigators to the suspected murder weapon.
We have issued a first-degree murder charge on Michael James Pagel for the killing of his wife Renee.
Pagel is being held on a $2 million bond. The oldest children are now 21 years old, attending GVSU. The youngest is 17. Reporting live in studio, Heather Walker, News 8.
This case has been something our Target 8 team has been staying on top of for the last 13 years.
News 8's Emily Leonard in studio now to walk us through it from the beginning. Emily.
Brian and Sue, since August 2006, suspicions of the murder surrounded Mike Pagel, but until today, police struggled to get any evidence actually linking him to the crime. Michael filed for divorce in March of 2005. Court documents called it contentious. Then a year later, in April of 2006, someone broke into Renee's home and stole pictures and divorce papers. Renee passed a polygraph in that investigation, and Michael refused to take one. And then months later, that July, a judge ordered Michael to pay $1,000 a month in child support. This was less than a month before the killing. Detectives said the ruling made Michael Pagel livid and irate. The divorce was set to be finalized the month of Renee Pagel's death, August 2006. Warrants say that within 10 days of her death, Renee told friends that Mike Pagel was becoming more mean and scary and that he hated her. On August 5th, Renee's father found her dead in her home. Police said her killing was carefully planned. There was very little evidence left at the scene. Right now at woodtv.com, you can read more about this case and you can watch our reports from 2006.